Hey, it's Evan here, and it is time for another digital practice update. All right, first off, before I jump into all that, it's Earth Week, and I just wanted to give a personal shout out to the regenerative design team at HMC for putting together an amazing week of events and just a lot of cool lectures, and we got electric cars showing up and electric bikes, and there's just so many cool things. They're planting in the garden. So just special shout out to them. That's why I'm doing this outside today, because it's an amazing time to be outside. So I encourage all of you to get out and also thank the regenerative design team at HMC for all their incredible effort for Earth Week. I'm very excited to announce that HMC has a BIM director, and that is Nancy Reyes. She's an amazing person. She brings a ton of depth to our BIM practice at HMC. She's gonna get us to the next level. She has tons of experience. She comes from a previous life at Gensler and HDR, and now she's gonna take what she's learned and applied there and bring it to us and help us level up. I'm super excited. You can click the link below this video to learn more about her. Next, we went through an extensive BIM peer review process with Aaron Mahler from Parallax team. And what he did was basically sat down and went through all of our templates, content, our processes, our teams, whether it was interiors, K-12, higher ed, healthcare, everything you can imagine. We met with the PMs, we met with the designers, we met with all of the people working on the documentation of the projects, and we got info on how HMC works and how we do it all and what technology we're leveraging or not leveraging in some cases that we should be. So basically that process has led us to 3 main initiatives, and I want to talk a little bit about each one real quick here, because I think it's important that you understand what we're doing to level up all of HMC. So the first big initiative that came out of this peer review process is a new Revit template. We're going to be putting a Revit template in place that is smart, fast, and agile, and it'll work with all of our projects. It's going to help us work faster and smarter right from the get-go. So that's a huge undertaking, and Aaron at Parallax is really going to be leading the development of that with all of the input from digital practice at HMC and our standards task force. The second main initiative that came out of the peer review that we've identified we need to move forward with is content, and it's also tightly linked to the third one, which is content management. So content and content management obviously go hand in hand. Number one, we need great content to put into our drawings and our models, and we also need a great place to find it. We need that one trusted source, that single source of truth, where we can get everything that we need and trust that it's correct and the most current and up to date. So that's what we're doing, is we're building out an entire content management system that will house all of our Revit families, details and drafting views. It'll hold PDFs, texture maps, Rhino models, everything that we can possibly put in there so that we can create a single data resource that everybody can rely on. All right, so in order to get ready for that, we're doing a few things. We're obviously going through our current content libraries and stripping out all the crap, and we're throwing away all the duplicates, and we're getting the best of the best. So if you've got something that you want to make sure makes it into the new library, you need to let us know, because we want it. We want the best content that everybody uses on all of their projects. We're also starting to develop new content. So yeah, we are going to be purchasing content to kind of get us off and running, but we're also going to be developing a lot of our own new content from scratch. And we've started doing that on the design side in digital practice right now. So Noah Kelly up in our Sacramento office has started putting together Rhino Entourage libraries. The very first part of that library that he started working on is doors. So obviously we need doors in all of our projects, and we need those in the design phase. We need to be able to show intent. So that's what he's done. He's put together a fantastic Entourage library for doors, and he made this fun little video. I'm just gonna show you a little bitty snippet of it right here, but I want you to check it out, so maybe it'll get you excited. You can look at the whole thing. check the link below this video and you can see the entire thing that he put together for the new Rhino door library. All right, so speaking of Noah, one of the cool things that Noah got to do recently was participate in Thornton Tomasetti's AEC Tech Hackathon, and that was going on up in Seattle. One of the things that they do at a hackathon is they get teammates together and they propose different project ideas, and then they work for like 24 hours to try to make this thing come to life. Basically a proof of concept to try to push technology farther along down the road. And I'm really happy to announce that their team that he participated on, their small group of people, won for Best Collaborative Hack. And they designed a really cool project. So he had teammates from HOK, a couple from WeWork, one from NBBJ, and one who was an independent web developer. And what they did was they put together a tool working on an open source project from HOK where it basically looks at your Revit model in the background, is proactively searching for anything that might lead it to think that the model's gonna crash, and then without any human involvement behind the scenes using machine learning to kind of watch files and see how they're behaving, try to proactively clean those things up and keep them from crashing. So they basically developed a proof of concept tool that works with some pieces of software that already exist out there, you know, Dynamo, Grasshopper, Power BI, these different tools that are kind of widely available. They took pieces and hooked them all together so that the computer is proactively looking to solve problems before they even happen. They called it Project Eagle. And again, check the link below this video and you can learn more about what they did. It's just so cool. I'm so proud of him, the team, and of just, you know, HMC for going out there and doing something that we haven't done before. It's awesome. All right, I think that's it for this VP update. If I could just leave you with one thing, I hope that you can appreciate the effort that is being put into creating a foundation for all of HMC and all of our users, our staff, our technology to move forward together at the same time. You know, right now there's the Wild West. There's people doing it this way over here, people doing it that way over there. And it would be very easy for us to create kind of like a special operations computational design group that sat off in a corner and did crazy stuff that nobody else ever got to see. But we're not doing that because we want to make sure that everything is in place so that when we get those kinds of projects and we're doing that kind of work, that we can actually deliver it and have everybody in a place where they're comfortable to push the envelope because we have the right foundation in place. So if I could leave you with one thing, it's that we are building that foundation so that we can all move forward together, and that's it. So I wanted to leave you with that one thing. So please work smarter, not harder, and go get things done.